Good afternoon. Carol Buckalew with Inky Stampers. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. So this is my first live unboxing video. I'm going to be sharing with you my pre-order for new online exclusives that will be coming to customers, be available to customers on July 3rd. So there are some really great products that I've got to share with you today. I didn't pre-order everything. There's quite a few items that are coming. If you are currently a demonstrator, pre-order is open now for these new online exclusives until they go live to customers. And if you're thinking about joining Stampin' Up, it's a great time to join because you can add these items to your starter kit if you'd like to join and get some new fun stuff. So anyway, without further delay, let's go ahead and get started. So there are two new suites in the online exclusives coming. And the first one is Season of Green and Gold. And this is what I would call a mega suite, right? Because it has two bundles, two stamp sets and two dies that coordinate. The first stamp set, Greetings of the Season, has some really nice holiday sentiments. Hey, Amy, thanks for joining. It has some really nice holiday sentiments and a beautiful font. So kind of a mixed font here, but I love the script for Christmas time. I just think it's so dressy. And then the coordinating Greetings of the Season dies are these fabulous labels. And I didn't pick up on this right away, but these label dies all punch out a little hole so you can, create tags, which is really awesome. So that is the first stamp set. And then the second one is Golden Greenery. And we've got a couple, and this is a two-step stamp. We have some bells, some kind of greenery sprigs, some really cool pine boughs, another set of bells, some berries, and some more greenery. And so really fun. Now, let me share with you, what I think is spectacular about this suite is the paper. So this is the Season of Green and Gold 12 by 12 Specialty Designer Series paper. And the colors are Garden Green, Mossy Meadow, Old Olive, Pecan Pie, Berry Vanilla, and then gold. We've got some gold foiling, hence the specialty paper. But just look how beautiful this paper is. Just beautiful. And if I kind of tilt this, you can see the gold shimmer on the paper. The reverse side has a dotted pattern. And I believe we've got, I'm thinking we have 6 different sheets, but we'll count them up here. So that is one of the sheets. And I just noticed this dotted one has white and some Berry Vanilla in the background. I just noticed that under the light. That is really amazing. Yes, Amy, this paper is just to die for. And I will tell you that some of these Golden Greenery dies will cut out images on the paper. I think it is this sheet, but this is the second sheet. So the front side and the reverse side. I do know that, whoops, I didn't get all of the dies out of the packet here. So not only do we have outline dies to cut images from the paper, but we've also got some standalone dies that, kind of make the fancier cuts, the finer cuts. Sorry about that. Again, new to me. But so this die here, I think we'll cut that out. This little berry die will cut out these little tiny gold berries on the paper. I'm not sure. Will that die cut out the greenery? I think it might. Yes, it will. So that's awesome. And then I do know, so maybe this one sheet has most of the die cuts here. Yeah, and that one cuts out that image. So I love when Stampin' Up! Does this. You know, you just kind of feel like if you need to make a quick card, I love that you can use these dies to do that. So that is the second sheet. And then the reverse is kind of a stripe, really beautiful. And then the next one is a diamond, gold diamond pattern. And again, I am seeing white and very vanilla kind of, I know you can't see it on the camera, but under the light, and I didn't notice that when I first looked at this paper. And then here is the reverse, and that's just some really beautiful greenery images, make a great background. I love the B-sides for backgrounds, like my favorite thing. So here we have some pretty bells. And then the reverse is a plaid, perfect for Christmas. Now, our bell dies won't cut these, well, no, yes, they will. I misspoke. So yes, we have a large bell die and then a smaller bell die. So yes, these dies will cut out the bells from this paper. And then this one is golden white, and just some kind of a greenery pattern, but look at the shine on that. Isn't that beautiful? And then the reverse, again, is a more solid print in, I'd say that's Mossy Meadow. So beautiful. And then the last one is some gold stars. Again, beautiful holiday paper. And the reverse side is some more greenery in greens. So just gorgeous. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. So we have a total of 12 sheets, which are double-sided. So 12 different designs, rather. So just beautiful. And then that's not all. We have more. This is the Graceful Greenery Vellum 12 by 12 Specialty Designer Series paper. And let me grab it. My hands don't want to work today. Let me grab this out of the pack. Again, beautiful, gorgeous, gorgeous vellum. Just think about how pretty this would look on a card. And I'm wondering, will this die cut these sprigs out? Whoops. And yes, they will. So that die will cut out the vellum as well. So we've got 2 sheets of that particular pattern. This pattern is kind of a white dotted pattern, kind of distressed looking. Yeah. So you definitely a wrong and right side on this vellum. And then this one is just some of the greenery. And again, will our dies, yes, the dies will cut out the images on this paper as well. We've got the berries and then the 2 different greenery sprigs on this particular paper. So 3 different designs, a total of 2 of each design, so a total of 6 sheets in that pack. And so that is all part of the Season of Green and Gold Sweet Collection, and just beautiful. Let me get my dies situated here because I haven't used them yet. I don't want to be losing anything. Let me get them back in their pocket because I'm good for losing stuff if I don't put it away. There we go. Okay, let me just put this aside and grab the next thing. So this is the second Sweet Collection in the online exclusives. And these are the Iconic Celebrations Sweet Collection. And, oh, the Green and Gold Sweet Collection, I forgot to share with you. Let me set this aside so we don't get confused. I forgot to share the ribbon and embellishments. So this ribbon is 3/4 inch wide, and they're calling it, what are they calling it? It is satin ribbon in Very Vanilla and very, very luxurious. I haven't tried to tie this ribbon. I wonder how easy it would tie. I love satin ribbon. I am a sucker, and it's very slippery, you can see. I'm having trouble tying it, but I am a sucker for satin ribbon. I love it. I just think it's very luxurious. So that's not a bad bow. Yeah, it's definitely pliable enough to, you know, I could have fixed it a little better there on that end, but this is going to tie nicely. Not bad at all. And it does compress down. So I think absolutely you could tie a bow and use this on a card front. Might need a little extra postage, but yeah. Alrighty, so that is the ribbon with the Green and Gold Suite collection. Season of Green and Gold Suite collection. Let me get the full name. And then we have the Cherry Cobbler and Pearl Adhesive Back Berries. And this is really fun. Maybe Stampin' Up! Has had them in the past. I haven't been a demonstrator for more than a few years, so I'm not sure. But this is really cool. So these berries are all connected. And we've got the red, and then we've got, they're calling these pearl, but they're almost transparent, see-through. And then we've got the single berries. So those are really fun. So those are all part of that suite as well. And then we've got this. So this is the next suite. So just two suites, new suites that are coming out. Don't let me forget the embellishments and ribbon. This is the Iconic Imagery suite. And so a stamp set and dies. And if you look at these stamps, this is also a two-step stamp set. But if you look at these stamps, I could see this set, you know, starting in the fall and kind of carrying over maybe to Valentine's Day. Because we've got some hearts in here, right? We've got snowflakes. We have leaves, candles, trees, some little greenery sprigs, some confetti. Right, which would be great for like New Year's Eve or something, and some nice sentiments. So really a fun set. And the dies are equally as fun. We've got some stars, some tiny hearts and tiny stars here, which would be perfect for creating shaker cards. And then we've got 3 different label options here. We have the candle die cut and the flame. Couple of berry sprigs here, a smaller stars, a heart, a berry cluster, and a tree. I was looking at these label dies, and I don't know if you can really tell, they curve in on the long sides, which is kind of unique. I've not seen a label die like that before, so I'm really anxious to try this out. And then the stamps, and then the paper that goes along with this suite. Let me see here. I think, yeah. So we have some Christmas trees here on one side. So there are 48 sheets of paper in this pack of 6x6. And this is the Iconic Celebration 6x6 Designer Series paper. And we have some fun Christmas trees. And again, I believe the dies will cut these out. They will, which is perfect. So we've got more dies that will coordinate with the paper. And then on the reverse side, we have some, I didn't read the colors. So this is Cajun Craze, Cherry Cobbler, Misty Moonlight, Moody Mauve, Mossy Meadow, and Pecan Pie. So the Cherry Cobbler, which is one of my favorite Christmas colors to use. And then this paper, we've got some candy canes. And on the reverse, some pine boughs. And then this sheet has some champagne glasses. So again, like I'm thinking New Year's Eve, that would be fun. And the reverse, we've got some hearts. This one has little acorns. So this one would be precious with some leaves cut out. Very cute. And then on the back, we've got some more cherry, or actually, I think that's Cajun Craze, a dotted print. We've got a pretty plaid in green and red. And then on the back, we've got some just little greenery sprigs with berries. A striped pattern, always good for the holidays. And then on the reverse, we've got some fall leaves. And this is the one that made me think about New Year's Eve and kind of the the fireworks. That would be pretty. You could cut this out with circle dies. And then on the reverse, candles. And I think that little itty bitty candle die, let me see here. I think it's too big. Yeah, it's too big. So it won't cut the candles out. You have to stamp your own candles. And then we've got some more pine trees in Moody Mauve. That's kind of pretty for a different color combination. And then some beautiful snowflakes. And I'm pretty sure that's a star, but maybe it's, no, it'll cut out the snowflake. So we are getting some dies that will cut out some of the prints. This one is little tiny pumpkins. I'm going to raise that up. I don't know if you can see how tiny those pumpkins are. Hey, Jen, thanks for joining. Oh, this paper is great. And then we've got another plaid in pecan pie. Again, great for the holidays or fall. This one is a dove. Really pretty. Misty Moonlight. And then on the back, we've got some tiny stars here. And then a diagonal stripe, which I'm a sucker for as well. And we've got some more Christmas trees. And I love this paper pack. Kind of non-traditional colors for the holidays, but I'm liking it. I'm liking it. It's really kind of cool. And then this is the last print, and this is confetti. Again, great for maybe New Year's Eve and some more stars in Moody Mauve. So that is the paper and the dies. So just a fun set that will take you through, I think, multiple holidays. And then also included in this suite is this is frayed gross grain ribbon in white, and it's very pliable. Very pliable. I think it would tie a nice bow. So, it's a bit thick for bow tying. It's doable though. It's doable. But I love the distressed ribbon. I just think that's a nice touch. Alrighty, and then the embellishments are the pecan pie and clear ribboned adhesive back dots. And you have to look closely. I am going to try, actually let me keep them in the pack. Well, let me do this. Let me pull the cardboard out. And it looks like my video is lagging just a bit here. But I don't know if you can see, but there's like little zigzag lines through those gems. They're quite pretty. They're very shiny, very glossy, relatively flat. So they won't create a lot of bulk on your cards. So that is this. That is the Iconic Celebration Suite Collection. Let me grab some more stuff here. Okay, I gotta hide some things here from you till I'm ready to show you. So this is the Changing Leaves bundle. I absolutely love this bundle. I love doing fall cards. Sorry, my doggie she's got a little cough. She has allergies. She sneezes and coughs, the poor animal. And she's on allergy medicine every day, but I don't know. It doesn't seem to help. But anyway, so we have, we've got, 2 pages of dies that come with the Changing Leaves bundle. And it comes with a hybrid embossing folder, Changing Leaves hybrid embossing folder. If you are not familiar with hybrid embossing folders, this large die included in the bundle fits inside of, let me see if I can get it first go around. Maybe I had it the wrong way. So this die actually fits inside of the embossing folder. And when you get it locked in, you'll know it, right? It doesn't like hold, you have to hold it, but it will kind of lock in and you're not able to move it around anymore. You put your paper down, carefully close, it let go on me. But you would have to, carefully close your folder and then send it through. Treat hybrid embossing folders just like you would a 3D embossing folder. So that will cut out the 3 leaf images that the stamp set you know, will stamp as well. And then we've got some standalone dies. Here we've got a pretty berry sprig, a couple of sentiment labels. And if you look at the sentiments on the stamp set, I'm pretty certain that these labels will fit all of the sentiments on the stamp set. So that's another great thing. We've got a few open leaf die cuts and then a solid small leaf die cut. So really fantastic set. And I actually had a bit of a play with this set earlier this morning. So I couldn't wait. So this is actually just a piece of white cardstock, and I just ran it through just the embossing folder, no die inside the embossing folder. The images, the embossed images are super deep. I don't know if you can pick that up on the video, but really well embossed, really beautiful. This would be fun to use some blending brushes and just touch some color on those leaves. And then I went ahead and I ran another piece of white cardstock through and used this large die in the embossing folder to cut out the images on white cardstock. And then I used blending brushes in Wild Wheat, Cherry Cobbler, and Pretty Peacock just to, give them some color. But look at all the texture. So when you use that large die with the embossing folder and run it through, you know, you're grabbing all of that beautiful texture in the embossing folder and cutting the image out at the same time. And I just don't know which one is prettier. I think they are also beautiful. Yeah, this bundle, Amy, is definitely up there. Excuse me. So I showed you that. And then I'm telling you, I had fun playing this morning. And then I just stamped the image, and I used Stampin' Blends to color in. So I stamped this in. Of course, when I forget to bring my drink to my desk before I go live, I forgot today, and I'm going to cough. But I stamped this in Wild Wheat, and then I colored it with a dark Lemon Lolly Stampin' Blend, and it's just beautiful. And if my dogs start barking, a truck just came on the street. Hopefully they don't start barking. And then again, I stamped the other smaller leaf images and just used blends to color these in. I love all of the, I don't know what you would call them, but all of the little veining on the leaves. I mean, it's just beautiful. And then that's just, you know, another one in Pretty Peacock and Cherry Cobbler. So I had fun playing with this. I really, really did. All right, that's the Changing Leaves bundle. Grab a few more things here. These are just a couple of standalone items. We've got another ribbon. This is cream woven ribbon, and the weave is actually down the center of the ribbon. I don't know if my camera will pick that up. It's kind of hard to see. And this ties beautifully, just gorgeous. So this is going to be fantastic on cards, but yeah, it ties beautifully. And then we have some more vellum, and I know I've got this open. This is the Gold Mercury Vellum, 12 by 12 specialty paper. And does anybody remember like old mercury glass? That's what this paper reminds me of. So we've got 2 sheets of the gold vellum, mercury vellum, in the same pattern. Beautiful. And then we've got 2 sheets with kind of a gold bubble. And Amy, I do remember you saying something about one side looks silver. They look white to me, but if you didn't want the gold, you could certainly flip it over and it's still beautiful. And then we've kind of got the bubbly pattern, and then we've got kind of another different pattern here, and then 2 sheets of that as well. So really beautiful gold vellum. Stampin' Up! Discontinued our regular vellum. So I'm really happy that they've come out with kind of some specialty vellums. All right. This is my last stack to share with you. And these remaining pieces are bundles. And this one is so stinking cute. This is the Potions and Spells bundle. And I mean, talk about adorable. So we have a cauldron, we have a cat, we've got bubbles, and then you can stamp the bubbles coming out of the cauldron. Couple of cute sentiments, some stacked books. We've got a little raven here, and then the dies will cut out bubbles. This could be, I'm thinking this die, right, could be kind of your cauldron bubbling up, or maybe you put it on the front and it's the cauldron boiling over, right? I could see that like in green, kind of a slime color, and the cauldron boiling over. If you didn't want to stamp the cauldron, you can cut it out, and the handles are here. This little die, and thanks to Amy, she figured out what this was, but this little die, let me think here, would be to pour, I guess that's kind of the liquid pouring in from the potion bottle into the cauldron, I think. That's what we're going to say it is. We have a die to cut out the raven, the cat. There are 2 different potion bottles, and then there are fills for the potion bottles. So this little half circle would be the fill line on that round potion bottle, and then there's one that will cut the fill on the rectangular potion bottle. This cuts out the stack of books, and then we've got a broom here, which I think is super fun. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm getting off screen. Hey, Faith. Yeah, still live. Thanks for joining. So, super fun set. Yeah, you might be seeing Halloween cards sooner than you think, because I can't wait to play with this set. It just looks like so much fun. All right, next bundle. This one is amazing as well. This is the Sophisticated Sled bundle. And so you can stamp the sled, or the pieces are here in the dies to actually cut out and create a 3D sled. This would be the wood planking, and then I think that this little curved piece would go across for the handles. We have a wreath that you can stamp and die cut. We have some skates that you can either stamp and cut out with this kind of outline die, or you can cut the skates out individually. There's the skate boots, the blades, and there's the die in the middle for the laces. How sweet is that? So you could put different colored laces on your skates. We've got kind of a little greenery wreath there, or half wreath, or swag, I guess you would call it. And then I said that is the die, the outline die for the skates. And then we have a cardinal, which I think is so sweet. And we have the die here to cut out the cardinal. Some fun sentiments on here. I hope your days are filled with fun and laughter. Yay all the way. Good tidings. Let it snow. Let's decorate the season with happiness. So some great sentiments to make some great holiday cards. Really fun. I know, Amy. I had a lot of fun putting my pre-order in, that's for sure, because there's so many great things. Okay, this one is fantastic as well. The Frosted Forest bundle. So the bundle comes with the stamp set, the coordinating dies, and then we have the Frosted Forest decorative masks. And if you've used Stampin' Up's masks before, you know how easy it makes, right, to create beautiful whatever you're masking, flowers, trees, whatever. But this stamp set is really a lot of fun. We've got a couple of evergreen trees. We've got a bird, a couple of pretty sentiments. No beauty shines brighter than that of a good heart, thinking of you and how you strengthen my life. Birthday wishes for a day as great as you are, and then a thank you sentiment. These are photopolymer stamps. And then the dies are equally fabulous, right? We have a tree outline. We also, you can create, you know, a stand of winter trees without their leaves if you'd like, which is really cool. We've got a couple of bird dies, and then we've got the detail and the outline for the 2 pine trees. And then this particular die will cut detail to kind of fill the leaves in on this outline, or, well, actually on the tree trunk, right, with the branches. And then this die, I already have an idea on using this die, and I can't wait to do it. But this, you know, this would cut along the bottom edge of a card. And how beautiful would that be if you cut it out of one color cardstock and then maybe had black underneath just to show the silhouettes of the trees? I think that would be really beautiful. So I'm kind of anxious to try that. But yeah, just a fun bundle. So that is Frosted Forest. And then here are the masks. And I did go back in and place a second pre-order. I ordered 2 more of the online exclusive bundles coming. I don't know why I didn't order them the first time around, but I didn't. And then I ordered the paste that you can use with masks, because I think it would be really fun for Christmas cards to use these masks to lay snow on the trees. So I'm going to give that a try when I get my goodies in the mail. So this one creates the stand-up tray. So we've got a mask for the tree trunk, and then a greenery overlay, and then the third one would kind of put the shadows in on the tray. I keep getting off camera, sorry about that. But so these 3 go together. These are numbered, and Stampin' Up! Masks have registration marks. So you'll see this little notch, and then there's the number for each mask. So there are 3 masks to create the stand-up tray, and then we have 3 masks to create the 2 pine trees. And these are actually lettered A, B, and C, but they still have the registration marks on them. So, you know, you could create these with 3 different greens. Start with maybe the lightest green and work your way up to darker to create some really beautiful, beautiful trees for your cards. So I'm looking forward to playing with those. And then I just have one more item to share. And this is a standalone stamp set. And I love to color. And when I saw this little snowman image with the Christmas tree and the sled and the melting snow, I had to get it. Now, let me think. Okay, this stamp set coordinates, and Amy helped me. I didn't pull the stamp set out, and I meant to. But this stamp set coordinates with the with an existing stamp set and die set that I believe is in the annual catalog. I'm so sorry I meant to pull that out. Filled with love dies, thank you. So the die, you know, this little wagon can be stamped and die cut with the Filled with Love dies. And how fun would that be? And then we've got a little string of lights up here, and the presents, and the poinsettias, the sentiments sending loads of Christmas cheer to you and yours, and a warm hello. So just a really sweet standalone stamp set. That is all I have to share today. That was my pre-order. I do have another order coming, but I won't do a video for that. It's a much smaller order, but lots of fun things coming July 3rd to customers. If you are a current demonstrator, pre-order is now, and you can pre-order these items. If you're thinking about becoming a demonstrator, come join my team. You can add these online exclusive pre-order items in your starter kit if you'd like to. So that's pretty awesome. You get free, you know, early access. Not free. You get early access, you know, if you decide to join. But anyway, so that is it. I hope you enjoyed the preview. I will be sharing projects made with these items up on my blog. You may or may not see an item on a card on Monday that I'm making that I may share with you with new products. So anyway, thanks for joining. You all have a great day and take care. Bye-bye.